Alrighty, let's do another draft, because I am addicted to drafting right now. We're in the bottom of gold, so what will probably happen right now is I draft, and then I splice the second half of the video where I actually play this draft at some other later date. But, because we're about to have dinner in a little bit, but I really want to draft. Historic sucks, standard sucks, I just want to draft. So I just basically just make it to platinum with my Dreadhorde Arcanist deck, and then, you know, do whatever. I mean, I have like 20 rare and 20 mythic wild cards. I could make a standard deck, but it's also boring. Mechtitan Core. Is that pack one, pick one worthy? I don't know. Anything else? Pack one? No, not even. I think we just go with the Mechtitan Core. Yeah, sure. I mean, that Mechtitan is a funny deck. I mean, it's only pack one, pick one. It's not in any colors. We can flex anywhere else. Boseiju reaches skyward. We love to see that. What else is in this? Patchwork Automaton is actually pretty good, but I think Boseiju is a bigger bomb right now. Although you could argue, because I already have Mechtitan, might as well just go for the Patchwork Automaton and, you know, take it from there. But I want to, you know, ensure that I'm going to have a good deck. Imperial Oath is here. Tanuki is here. A lot of red. All of this red is only okay at best. The Circuit Mender, the Searchlight Companion is going to come back around. Rayto Sentinel might come back around. Imperial Oath, maybe not. So maybe this is going to be like a colorless and green deck. Mechtitan type stuff. Circuit Mender is going to be the best pick there. High-speed hoverbike, some blue. The Tales of Master Seishido is okay at best. Anchored Reality is not that good. High-speed hoverbike. So already it looks like we're going to be going towards this Mechtitan. Maybe the Virus Beetle comes back around. We go black-green, artifact, Mechtitan type stuff. But we also have to consider actually getting to the point where we can play the Mechtitan, which that's minimum turn 5, and then exile this and 4 other artifacts and vehicles you control. Artifact creatures and vehicles you control, not just random ass artifacts. So it's possible that, if anything, this is just a 2-mana 2/4 vehicle. But this Boseiju, that's a bomb. Really like that. Now we're just waiting on this guy to make a decision, which he has. Another high-speed hoverbike. March of Reckless Joy is actually pretty decent. I'm surprised this got passed to me. Season of Renewal is also not bad. Another high-speed hoverbike. The problem with that is I have, you know, 2 or 3 non-playables, but the March of Reckless Joy is actually pretty good. It's instant speed, you know, air quotes, draw like, you know, 2, 3, 4 cards that you can play next turn. I think I'll take the March for now, because we're still not really dedicated to any one color. But here, because we already have green, Yamazaki, target enchantment card, maybe not right now. Thinking the Brute Suit, thinking the Bamboo Grove Archer. If we do want to go Mechtitan, we're going to need to delay them. Probably going to want this Bamboo Grove Archer. Everything else in here not too good, except for maybe the Network Terminal, but we're not too multicolored right now. Let's see. The Scrounger, not bad, because that gets us treasure. Spirited Companion, also not bad. An enchantment creature, Dragonfly Suit, not good. Tamio's Safekeeping. We're already kind of leaning into the green, so let's go for the Safekeeping. Could protect our Mechtitan. Friendly the Moth's not very good here. Let's, I'm thinking either the Tanuki or the Kami. Probably going to want the Tanuki more, because that's kind of a bomb. And then, ooh, Artifact Creature. You know, that gets us towards Mechtitan, so this card is also pretty good, honestly. So, Web Spinner Cuff. Other option, Coiling Stalker, but I don't have any 1-drops right now, so I think I'll go with the Web Spinner Cuff. There's a lot of flyers, so that's a 3-drop 1/4 spider. It's also gonna get me towards that Mechtitan, so it's not bad. Not a bad idea. So right now we have our biggest bomb right now is Greater Tanuki. March of Reckless Joy, not super committed to. It's our only red card. Everything can change in Pack 2, like it changed with the last draft, where we actually committed to black. So right now this is looking fine, honestly. This is just looking like green. I think red is the least drafted I've done. Red and blue are probably my least drafted, because I'm addicted to the enchantment stuff. I'm addicted to the value you get out of all of these sagas. And these sagas are amazing. Like, it's a bit of a sidetrack because, we're waiting for packs to get passed to us. But I wanted to make a Jeskai historic deck. Historic being sagas and artifacts and legendary creatures. This pack is not very good. Brute Suit's not bad, though. So I think that's just the best card in there. But yeah, I wanted to make a saga and legendary, an artifact tribal deck with the Weatherlight, people from Dominaria, the most recent Dominaria set. I wanted to, I asked my friend group, hey, can I make Joyra and, I think it was the Azorius guy. Wanted to make them, hey, can I make them partner commanders so I can make this historic deck in Jeskai? They said no, because, the Azorius guy gives your historic cards flash, which that would be really cool to be able to flash in something like, a Boseiju Reaches Skyward. Flash that in, draw your 2 basic forests, and then you play them next turn, and then you get, whatever 2 is, or, whatever else. There are a lot of examples because there are a lot of sagas, and wow, this is a terrible pack. Nobody is taking red right now. Nobody taking red. Artifacts. Kami of Industry might actually be decent because we are more about the artifacts right now. Kami of Industry, not the best pick, but if we can bring back, if we get into a situation where we can have Circuit Mender hit the battlefield again, that's pretty good. We're kind of in red right now. I don't like Gift of Wrath at all. Kindled Fury might as well. It's a combat trick. Short Circuit we're not going to use. We were really waiting on this guy to pass some packs over. Jeez, what is going on over here? But, yeah, pack 1. That's honestly a pretty good card. Don't want the Invoke Justice. Flame Discharge might be good. Containment Construct might be good. What else do we have in here? Searchlight Companion's not bad. Jukai Preserver is actually pretty decent. I think the Searchlight Companion and the Brute Suit are going to come back around. I might want this Containment Construct. I don't really have discard stuff. This gets me an Aura, which I don't have any of just yet, or Shrines. So I think I want the Searchlight Companion or the Containment Construct. But like I said, we're not really discarding stuff. So, I mean, that's a 2-mana 2/1. It can crew something turn 2. It's an artifact creature for this Mechtitan. I think that's our best shot right now. We find Naomi again. March of Swirling Mist. That's okay. Fade into Antiquity. That's not bad. Papercraft Decoy. Also not bad. Kumano faces Kakazan. I think that's my best pick here. It looks like we're leaning more into the red-green right now. Simian Sling is actually pretty decent. I think Kumano and then Fade into Antiquity are the best picks in here, so let's take that Kumano faces Kakazan. Reinforced Ronin, not bad. The rest of this is not very good. So I think we want to go a little bit more aggro. We can take the Reinforced Ronin. We can go a little bit more aggro with these red cards. And it's another artifact creature for Mechtitan. So that's the real thing here. Seismic Wave, not bad. Tempered in Solitude is one of my favorite cards because it gets you a lot of value. There are no green cards coming around too. Don't want the Aki Warpaint. Simian Sling is probably the next best choice, but this is decent removal. I'll take the Seismic Wave. Not gonna want that Goshintai Dragon Spark Reactor. We have a lot of artifacts, so maybe the Dragon Spark Reactor here. And it looks like we're molding more into a red with a splash of green than green with a splash of red. Just straight up red artifacts with Mechtitan as our win con. I don't think that's a bad idea. Let's see, what do we have here? Harmonious Emergence, one of my favorite cards, another Brute Suit. The Sentinel is okay. Coiling Stalker for ninjutsu. Like, we can ninjutsu the Reinforced Ronin, maybe? I don't know. But I don't think that's going to be too good for us. This is just one of my favorite cards because giving something 4/5 Vigilance is really nice. I don't know, might want the black for the Virus Beetle? Nah, that wouldn't be a good idea. So let's take a Harmonious Emergence. That's another bomb. Something that we're probably going to want. Crackling Emergence, bad. Jukai Trainee, actually pretty good here, I think. Ironhoof Boar is nice, but that's a 6 mana 5/4, whereas this is a 6 mana 6/5. Trample Haste, I mean, I guess. So let's take the Trainee right now. Tales of Master Seishido is not bad. The Puppet, I don't think that's just a good card in general. I'll be there in a little bit. So that's another good bomb. Explosive Entry, another good piece of removal. We do get the Searchlight and can't. We're doing Gruul right now. Gruul artifact stuff because my pack one pick one was Mechtitan core. A lot of these red spells came back around, so because we're going more aggro here, Unstoppable Ogre is actually a better pick now. Fade into Antiquity, we get our removal. I already have a Kami of Industry, kind of don't want another one. Aki War Paint, I don't think I'm going to be using that at all. Maybe. Don't want the Dragonfly suit because we're not in white. The Peerless Samurai is not going to get us too much. So let's go for another Kami of Industry. I mean, if we can hit Kami of Industry on Searchlight Companion or Circuit Mender, or, I mean, any of these other things down here, I guess Crackling Emergence. So Kenzan, not going to need that right now. Favor of Jukai. Ecologist Terrarium, another artifact, but it's not an artifact creature. Another Bamboo Grove Archer wouldn't hurt, but I feel like that's going to come back around. Could hate draft away a Dockside Chief or Chef. So Kenzan, honestly, not terrible. I think Favor of Jukai is going to be better here, though. That's a... Oh, passing me a Mythic Spirit Sister's Call. I don't want that. Truly don't want that. I do want another Circuit Mender, maybe the Careful Cultivation, but I think I'll take the Circuit Mender for now. Circuit Mender's great card. Story Weave. It's not bad. Not really anything else here except for maybe the Geothermal Kami. But that's not... that's an instant. Let's go for the Geothermal Kami here. I don't have too many enchantments that I can bounce with it. But now we can get the Fang of Shigeki too. Another high-speed hover bike, another generous visitor. I don't have enough... I don't really have enough enchantments for this generous visitor. But I do have... I mean, this is aggro, and I feel like I do want to stick to the, low to the ground type aggro stuff. So generous visitor, we can get some value out of that. That might also scare people into using their removal against it really quick. So I feel like that's fine. Master's Rebuke, we already have a Fang of Shigeki. Iron Apprentice might be okay, but Master's Rebuke, probably going to need more removal right now. Let's take that. Another Circuit Mender. That's actually crazy. No, not going to want that. Maybe there's safekeeping, but let's go for another Circuit Mender. On Jaw. This is got a lot of artifacts right now. Maybe even go a little bit lower on the green, like these green curve toppers. Like I said, kind of want to curve out at 4 5 mana, so maybe I won't need something like the Geothermal Kami. Favor Jukai is a good 2 mana, flip. That's just a bomb. I want that. Excuse me. Bunabo Seiju, another good combat trick. Commune of Spirits and Searchlight Companion. This is tough. Bunabo Seiju is pretty good. But Searchlight Companion helps me get to the Mechtitan. Commune of Spirits helps us actually. Enchantment or land. I don't have that many enchantments, so let's do this. This is the only red card I can realistically take here is a Steelbreaker. Careful Cultivation can help us ramp. Thundersteel Colossus is another decent curve topper, but we already have Tanuki and the Kami of Industry, Tales of Master Seishido. Modified. We're not really doing modified. Patchwork Automaton. Wait a minute. Let's take that. Let's go. Story Weave. Probably not going to use this. War Paint I don't really like here. A third Kami of Industry or a Bearer of Memory. Let's take the Bearer of Memory. I already have 2 Kamis. Iron Apprentice is actually pretty decent too, and then don't need that. So, overall, it looks like we're going for, red-green aggro artifact stuff. So, the falling back on the artifact stuff is going to be, this Mechtitan core. It's not. It looks like, yeah, with things like the Iron Apprentice, Fang Shigeki, Reinforced Ronin, Kumano faces Kakazan, we want to end this game early, so I think this curve is actually pretty nice. We do have a lot of cards to take out, though. I don't think we're going to need 2 Kami of Industry. The Tales of Master Seishido, I like it a lot. I do like this a lot. Favor of Jukai, probably not going to need. Geothermal Kami, we don't have that many enchantments. We have 3 Circuit Menders. Am I really going to need 3 Circuit Menders? 2 Searchlight Companions as well. So because we're more aggro, we're not going to need the defense of the Bamboo Grove Archer. Master's Rebuke, Explosive Entries, Decent Removal, Dragon Spark Reactor. We have a lot of artifacts right here. I hate Crackling Emergence. Don't want to run that. Seismic Wave is not very good removal. Yes, I am. I'm going to stop recording after this and then play this at some other point. But this was my pack 1 pick 1. Look, read its effect.
Oh, the Mechtitan, the 10-10.
Yeah.
Exile decor and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicles.
Yeah.
Great. Mechtitan.
Yeah. Flying Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Haste. Yeah, but so I started drafting a lot of green and artifacts, but then I flexed into a lot of red, and a lot of red synergy is artifact synergy, so like it just kind of works. So this is more like aggro.
Games with it yet, or?
No, I just finished drafting it and we're finishing the building it. So we don't have too much ramp. So I might want to keep 15 lands in here. Take out 7 cards. Don't need Kindled Fury. We have the Tamio Safekeeping. March of Reckless Joy is just good. Generous Visitor, we're not going to get a lot of value out of. But like I said, Generous Visitor could scare someone into wanting to remove that quickly, and then we get to, like, that's when we drop Containment Construct. We're not discarding anything, so we're not going to need that. Steelbreaker is a good alternate win con. Kami of Industry is nice. If I can hit one of my 3 Circuit Menders. The Tails is okay. And then Crater Tanuki is, it's either ramp or a bomb. So there's not much in the way of getting things back. Bearer of Memory, I can probably do without. Gonna need the removal of Fade into Antiquity. Web Spinner Cuff is decent. I have a lot of Circuit Menders. Maybe I can just take out. I want to keep the Tamio Safekeeping to protect the Mechtitan. March is fine. I want to keep Boseiju Reaches Skyward because that alone can win a game. It just gets in the way. Harmonious Emergence is one of my favorite cards here. Maybe I don't need 3 Circuit Menders. Unstoppable Ogre is decent. It's a 3 mana, something can't block, so I can swing in with like, you know, a 2/2 or a 2/2 or another decent piece of removal if they're trying to go wide and then want to block. I can combat trick. Dragon Spark Reactor I want to keep because I do have a lot of artifacts. 42 cards, 1 high-speed hover bike, 1 Patchwork Automaton. If I can get like Iron Apprentice, Patchwork Automaton, Circuit Mender, or Searchlight Companion, it's that's really good. But I think we want to take away from the top of this curve here. Tales of Master Seishiro. Maybe take away the Steelbreaker. And then, again, this is aggro and putting down a lot of small things so I can get to Mechtitan. So like turn 1 Iron Apprentice, turn 2 Patchwork, turn 3 Circuit Mender, turn 4 if I, you know, hit the lands Mechtitan and High Speed Hover Bike, turn 5 Mechtitan. So I think this is a pretty solid deck, and we're gonna play it a little bit later. Not right now because I have to go eat dinner. So I'll splice this together. This deck. Jeez, turn that down.
Sorry.
That was so loud. What the hell? I don't know what to expect from this deck. There's a lot of artifacts. Turn 1, Kumano or Iron Apprentice. Let's do Kumano. That way Iron Apprentice can come in as a 2/2. With 2 +1/+1s, and then when it dies, I can put those on the etchings. So that's pretty good, actually. And then if he plays anything, Fade into Antiquity. I don't even need to fade that. And then if for some reason the Iron Princess dies, bring it back with the Kami. Patchwork Automaton. I feel like I don't care about any of that just happening right now. Ooh. Destroy a target artifact. Patchwork Automaton. Let's just do this. The sorcery? That has ward 2? Yeah, let's just do that. No ninjutsu. Interesting. I'm going to play the Circuit Mender right now. Next turn, I might fade into Antiquity, the Tamio's completion. Non-token modified creature. Even if you have anything, I want Circuit Mender to die anyway. So I'm still winning this race right now. Tamio's safekeeping too. Ooh, Harmonious Emergence. Actually, hold on. So now we're really winning this race. Circuit Mender can come back with the Kami of Industry. Let's just run this out. Yeah, we should win next turn with this now. Then I can Tameo safekeeping one of these things anyway. Or he might pop that. Yeah, okay. Green, red, aggro. Oh, shoot, I'm streaming. I didn't hit the record button. I'm streaming. I guess I'm streaming tonight then. This is supposed to be next week's video, but I guess we're streaming. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me switch to actually I could just leave it like this. This is a surprise stream where I'm playing some Monday Night Magic. How are you doing, Benesian Origin? I'll put the chat over here. Yeah, I was supposed to be recording a video, which I guess this is fine too. Because I can just download the VOD later. Turn 2, Mechtitan Core. Turn 3, Circuit Mender. That Mechtitan Core might scare him, which I hope it does. We could start getting in for some damage. Excuse me. Yeah, we had dinner, then we watched some Flapjack, and we were just kind of blobbing around, so it's like, okay, you know, before bed, let's get a little bit of magic in. Because I had drafted this deck, and I wanted to play this deck. 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to each non-artifact creature. So that was a pretty decent board wipe. And then next turn, I can March of Reckless Joy for like 4. And he scoops. Alright, 2-0. This is going to be a short stream. It's only going to be like 20 minutes long. So I'm going to go 7-0 real quick right now. Anyway, while I'm here, thank you for followers between streams to Znaz. Turn 1, Kumano. Turn 2, we can throw away the Reinforced Ronin to get a turn 3 or something. I don't know. Hello. Ninja Kunai turn 1. Sure. Hopefully we draw land during... probably not going to be worth it, so let's just toss away this Reinforced Ronin, get to 3 mana, hopefully. That's not good. That's really not good. You just get some simple choices to pick from. We did a draft, so it's basically you open up a bunch of packs and then you pick 1 card from each pack that you would want to use. Oh yeah, I can exile that. It wouldn't be too less. Yeah, I might as well. Holy crap, there's a land, finally. Let's discard one of the... Yeah, let's discard that. Not gonna need the high-speed hover bike. Let's discard another card. Probably not going to need the Searchlight Companion. But yeah, in a draft, it's a pot of 8 people. All open up a pack. And then you basically pick a card from the pack and pass it around. And so the cards I chose were mostly red and green, which that is really rough. And now we are going to have a really rough time of it. Goshen type Boundless Vigor as well. It's an instant. You can throw it on the Searchlight Companion. Or a Circuit Mender. Kind of hoping he just throws out the Goshen tie. That's whatever. Oh, I just lose here. Wait, no, I don't. I almost lost right there. Oh, wait, I still do lose. Yep, that'll do it. That's unlucky. Is this on Steam? No, it is not. Oh. Oh, it doesn't have haste, so he couldn't do it. Interesting, so I'm still alive for at least one more turn. These Circuit Menders really coming in clutch. Would have been nice to put down that Patchwork Automaton earlier. Kinda have to block like this. Interesting. Gonna say, not sure why he wouldn't have done that a different way, but I mean, I guess. And now I can just throw in more chump blockers, because I can do Patchwork Automaton, Dragon Spark Reactor, and Searchlight Companion, and now we stabilize. And look at this board. Was that really necessary? That was kind of dumb, honestly. I guess he wanted to keep up the Goshen tie. I mean, I can just slam a Tanuki. Yeah, this is its own downloadable game. It's called Magic Arena. I can kill the Jukai trainee. That Goshen type Boundless Vigor is going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Now I am not in a very good spot. But I do have him on a clock. A very short clock. think I win here. Yep. GGEZ. What's up, Mitsuno? How you doing? So now we are, what was that, 2-1? Oh, 3-0. Right, I thought I lost, but then I didn't. Yeah, 3-0 right now with this Gruul aggro deck, which I don't even think it's that good of a drafted deck, but I mean, hey, it's working. Ring light is not charged. Whatever. Test that out some other time. Turn 1 Iron Apprentice, turn 2 something. Or we can do turn 1 Reinforced Ronin because we do want to try to go off to the races here. Turn 2 Iron Apprentice, Reinforced Ronin. Turn 3 Reinforced Ronin again. I guess that's how it's going to be. So he's already showing us that he has ninjas. Life of Toshiro. Okay. I think that's fine, because I can just keep poking with this Reinforced Ronin. I can even remove that Silver Fur Master, too. And now his only option next turn is to gain 2 life, which... I mean, that's not the best, but let's see now. I could throw it out again, March of Reckless Joy to find some... Well, now throwing it out is not optimal. So I could just do this for now. I didn't want a Harmonious Emergence now because I could easily just March of Reckless Joy for something bigger. Or throw away the Reinforced Ronin to draw a card. Or even... oh, it comes in tapped. Never mind. I can Reckless Joy for 3 to find some playables. Alright, so you're going to draw a card. I don't think I care. Not that I need the Reckless Joy right now. I can just throw down the Harmonious Emergence if I wanted to. Gonna say if he had a you are already dead, he'd be able to block and then do that, but let's throw down a second body right here. And then next turn, Tanuki. The turn after that, really dig with that March. It's if I pick up a land. Yeah, let's see what he has. Are we the sheep or the snack that smiles back? We are the sheep. That's Takanosho over there. I used in-game currency to buy that Doge. Whew. Excuse me, I just gotta chill. Another Undercity Scrounger. I mean, he can swing in, die to the Fang, create a treasure token, but what is that gonna do for him? Nothing, so he's not gonna swing. Explosive Entry? Destroys an artifact and puts a +1/+1 counter at sorcery speed. So let's do this. That's perfectly fine, because that gets me the removal that I wanted. Sure, he draws 2 cards, but I'm not too broken up about that. I can still March of Reckless Joy for a shitload of cards next turn. Up to 2 of those cards until the end of the next turn. So that's when we hope to hit like 3 lands into playable, so I can just play a land, play a playable. Or just do it for 2. I could exile the Reinforced Ronin, but that could also be like a game ender type thing. I don't want to channel away the Greater Tanuki because I want to be able to play that next turn. It's not like he can remove the land. Like, sure, he can remove the creature, but he can't remove the land. One way to get breadcrumbs in the carpet. What are you, a fucking critter of some sort? Klothys. What is he gonna steal? The Master's Rebuke? I mean, I guess. Does he not understand how Klothys works? Now what? Are you gonna just kill my Fang of Shigeki? Oh, wow. Oh no, you killed my Fang of Shigeki. Whatever shall I do? I think I'll just March of Reckless Joy for 3 right here. Wait, no, I can only do it for 2. I don't want to exile the Reinforced Ronin. Because he still has mana to play the Master's Rebuke. We get 2 lands, which is fine. So I can swing in, remove something, slam the Tanuki. Because if he's smart, he, like, you know, Klothys and then uses blocks with either the Moon Circuit Hacker or the Memory. Yeah, I was going to say you should not block with Klothys. What's up, Nurse Vasquez? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I've been just chilling lately. Took him long enough to figure out how to do that. Jeez. And we still slam a Tanuki, so that's fine. Interesting. It's the first time I've seen it actually used that way. Bow-Sage who reaches skyward. That's a fantastic card. Yeah, let's put down something that can get in the way. In 2 turns, this Boseiju is going to be pretty lit. Doesn't have a ninja. I'm on the clock right now, though. I'm really on the clock. This is really bad. Holy shit. I need a playable... Oh, okay. Target artifact or enchantment. I mean, let's channel this, see what we can find. Enough mana to survive. Yeah, that's going to be enough to survive because we can just get in the way of Klothys. I guess. Man, this guy just keeps top decking all of his gas. And then that's game. This guy just top decked all of his gas in a row. There's nothing I can do about that. I am currently playing Magic the Gathering. I accidentally turned on stream when I wanted to record a video, but I guess this is fine. It's in its own right. It's frustrating to lose to someone that has to spend more than 3 seconds thinking about how does this ability work again? When it's written out for him in plain text. But hey, such is life. Turn 1, Iron Apprentice. Turn 2, Dragon Spark or Jukai. Turn 3, Circuit Mender. Perfect. Probably going to want to put down the Jukai first. And then next turn, the Dragon Spark, then Searchlight and Mender. Mardu, what do you got? Ishin? Interesting. Well, let's just do this. It wasn't the most mana efficient, but that's perfectly fine. Exiled those cards though, which kind of sucks, but Kami of if he removes the Searchlight Companion, Kami of Industry can bring it back. Otherwise, we just play out the Circuit Mender. Because next turn, if he wants to swing in with the Scrapyard, I block with the Circuit Mender, bring it back with Kami of Industry so I get more life, draw another card, etc., etc. It's going to tap it down, though. I don't think I care. Because if you swing, I'll just not block and continue winning the race. If he wants to hop in the high-speed hover bike, I can hit it with the Dragon Spark Reactor. Or if he's gonna pop that for something right now. Ooh, he has a Kiki Jiki. I'm definitely gonna want to take that out. Jeez, I'm flooding. I'll hold it back. Because I can chump with Circuit Mender or Searchlight Companion if he wants to do that. Bring it back with Kami of Industry. Make this big enough. I mean, either way, I'm going to activate this to kill the Kiki Jiki. This deck is fast, though. Because, yeah, I'm going to need to kill that Kiki Jiki. That was smart, but you got to land out of it. I think that's fine. Because, again, I'm going to chump with the Circuit Mender anyway. Saving the Dragon Spark Reactor for Kiki Jiki. I'll hold back the Searchlight Companion. Let's see what we get here. Would have been really nice to get a March. That's fine. Really, really flooding out. Holy crap. Getting value out of this Kami of Industry, though. That's interesting. Now I get that life back, and I get to draw a card through Circuit Mender. Could have gotten in one more damage with my Spirit. Fade into Antiquity, so I have two options to remove this Fable. Looks like he's flooding out too. I'm gonna want to exile that Circuit Mender unless he pops it right now with the Steelbreaker. Because I think I can keep winning this race. Unless he has something right now. Like, what is the last card in his hand? He's holding back, too. Okay. One, two... plus 7. That costs 4. I want to make sure he doesn't draw a card off of that. I mean, he can still sacrifice it. That forces him to get rid of it. Probably would have been smarter to try to get rid of the Steelbreaker. And this is going to do a shitload of damage. Yeah, missing out on that one damage. Oh! Do you have instant speed removal? Oh, I guess he was dead on board anyway. Cool. So now we are 4-1. Looking pretty good. To those of you in the stream, just think of this as a sneak peek of next Monday's video. Oh wait, no, 2 weeks from now. This is not a very good opening hand because I don't have anything until turn 3. So I have to hope that their deck is slow, which, I mean, it could survive. could draw into a playable turn 1 or turn 2, and that's a perfect playable turn 2. And then turn 3, Searchlight. He doesn't have a playable turn 2. Alright, we're off to the races now. What's up, Gravekeeper? How you doing? Fade Blesser. I think I'm okay trading this. Because I still have more board presence. That, and I don't have any more artifacts in my hand, so that's not going to get bigger immediately. Whereas now I can keep swinging in the air. Then I could March of Reckless Joy for 3. Wanting to learn how to play Magic? It's a pretty complicated game because you need, it has a lot of moving parts to it basically. So you need mana to play your cards. Then you need the correct colors of mana to be able to pay the costs. And then it's after that it's a matter of just learning what each card does really. And how they interact with each other, and there are a shitload of cards. Alright. I do like that. The Kami of Industry doesn't really get me too much. So I think right here... that doesn't get me anything actually, because the Patchwork Automaton is going to re-enter the battlefield. So let's bang a Shigeki. I'll hold on to the Web Spinner Cuff. Because I can instant speed Master's Rebuke. Deals damage equal to its power. Oh, it doesn't fight it. Oh, but it deals damage and it has Death Touch. That's fine. If he plays anything, I can just Fang a Shigeki it. Still have better board presence. Can't be worse than modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, yeah, dude. I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay and I'm completely lost on it. It's ridiculous. I mean, are you going to pop it to draw 2 cards and then make a treasure token? Because, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a lot of just interactions that chain together and chain together and chain together, whereas Magic is like you kind of have to have the pieces of the combo, and it's easily readable. I don't want to play that just yet. So let's just swing in for 1. It's like with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, oh, discard a card to play a card, and then that card in my graveyard exiles itself to get something out of my deck that special summons this out of my hand when I do this, and it's like, bruh, how are you doing all of this? It's completely resourceless. That's what makes things like Digimon and Pokemon and Magic at least more readable, because it's like, okay, these are the resources he has available to him. What can he do other than how many, does he have the 1 card combo in his hand, and does he have the hand trap? You know what I mean? So not sure what this guy is debating about so intently. Sky Swimmer Koi? That's something I'm going to want to remove. That's fine, I think. Because I could still kill it. Maybe not right now. Still waiting to play this friggin' Tanuki, too. Enters the battlefield. I also could have played the Web Spinner Cuff. It would have come in with a +1/+1 counter, so it would have been a 2/5. I think, that's fine. I forced him to use his Tameo safekeeping for just the Sky Swimmer Koi, which is probably not the best way to use that. Unless he really wants to get value off of, you know, trying to cycle cards in and out of his hand. But that's a we'll see type moment. I don't want to get, like, too antsy and play out my cards too quickly. I can try it now. And if he has another protection spell for it, then it's like, okay, sure. Basically did a 3 mana, 3 damage to that one thing. Makes a treasure, then he can pop that Roadside Reliquary. I probably played that way too early because, you know, it is... He only had one thing that I could possibly kill on the board. And then the Modern Age is going to come in and be a 2/3 in the air as well. Okay, he played that poorly. I still have a 1/1 Fang of Shigeki. Let's just slam the Tanuki. Get a shitload of damage in. He can crack back for 4, possibly more, because he does have black, does have green, so he might be able to remove my Tanuki and maybe even more things. Especially if he has like a spinning wheel kick, but he used his, oh no, he only has 1 green mana. Well, he does also have the treasure. So, I mean, like, at that point, if he has spinning wheel kick, he's gonna win the game anyway. Right now, it looks like we're going to be in a situation where we're both kind of top decking. That's fine. Like I said, I knew he was probably going to have the 1 bit of removal. It was either going to be that or the Twisted Embrace. He's actually swinging with the Scrounger. So you can ninjutsu, I see. It's just a lifelinker. Okay, I'll hold back my 1/1 Death Touch, and then he literally can't do anything. Reinforced Ronin, I can cycle it. Yeah, it doesn't have reach. I'm going to play it just so I can get a counter on the Dragon Spark Reactor. That's actually pretty funny. I could just do that turn in and turn out. He can pop the Roadside Reliquary right now. Draw 2 cards because he has an artifact and an enchantment. What am I waiting for? Mechtitan core. Those are some decent sleeves. I can use this to remove the Vector Glider, which is pretty decent. Still not sure why he hasn't popped that to just draw 2 cards, unless he really needs the mana. Surge Hacker Mech. Target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Which one? The 1/1 Death Touch. Oh no. Now I'll have to chump block with my 1/1 Spirit. Oh no. Now I have my own Harmonious Emergence. I can still get crude, so I don't want to swing in. Sell my Tamiyo's safekeeping. That has a crew of 4. He needs to play probably the Undercity Scrounger. The forests can bounce off of each other. Next turn I can play Reinforced Ronin. Nice try, guy. So I'm going to take some damage here. It's not going to be that bad. It's only 5 damage. Yeah, we're fine, Benish. He's finally going to play out the Scrounger again. Mechtitan. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. 5. So next turn I can put out the Mechtitan. Or sacrifice the Dragon Spark Reactor to kill, like, the Surge Hacker mech. But this might be scary to him. Four other artifact creatures or vehicles. Oh, this isn't a creature, so this doesn't count. So I would need a Circuit Mender or my other Searchlight Companion. This Dragon Spark Reactor now is big enough to take out the Surge Hacker mech. Or this land. But I don't think I'm that afraid of it. Uh-oh. Risky. Oh! Nice. Still gonna get in with the Surge Hacker mech for 5, which is fine. But soon I can use the Mechtitan. Hopefully soon. It's not like I have another Reinforced Ronin. And I want to keep the Searchlight Companion on the field, too. That's not good. Let's do that. I want to be able to use the reactor on the mech because I have other things that just like they bounce off each other. They bounce off each other. What are you looking for? Can't find anything. Interesting. Is he going to swing with the mech is the question. Or is he even going to crew it in the first place? I hope he does. Exactly what I wanted to see. Unless he has a Tameo safekeeping. Which would be very unfortunate. And he does not. I could have saved 1 damage by crewing the hover bike with the companion. That's fine. Four other artifact creatures. 3. Not sure what this guy is thinking of. Destroy an artifact. +1/+1 counter. Nice. Now he can't block the swamp. Couldn't do that at instant speed either because that was a sorcery. This is fine. +1, +3. Okay, so they're going to bounce off of each other again, but that also has reach. Tamashi. You don't have white, though. There we go. Now next turn, it's on. Next turn, my Mechtitan core activates. 10/10 Flying, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Haste. Uh-oh, what is that going to bring back? It's going to bring back the completion. If he's smart, he puts it on the Mechtitan core. He's not smart. I only take 5 damage here. He needed to swing out right there. He would have won. He's really stupid. If he had swung out right there, he would have won easily. And he just lets me win. I don't know why. Really bad player, really stupid player. I did not deserve to win that game. If he had just simply swung out, he would have won. Because I would have been forced to chump block. That was really stupid of him. I would have been forced to chump block to survive. And then I wouldn't have been able to use my Mechtitan. So that was really, really bad by my opponent. I really should have lost there. Turn 1, Kumano faces Kakazan. Turn 2, Dragon Spark Reactor. So cool. Off to the races yet again. Then I can turn 3, High Speed Hover Bike. Tap down something, get another counter on the reactor. Doesn't feel like trading, that's fine. You ain't life linking here. I'll keep up this Dragon Spark Reactor just in case. Just in case of that. He has no play as well. Very nice. Coming out like gangbusters right now. Imperial Oath, you say? I think that's fine. Ooh, I can play all 3 of these cards. Unfortunately, I can only play 2 of them. If only I could play more than 2, that would have been perfect. But I think I'm fine trading a samurai with this hover. What do you expect to happen? Hold back the circuit menders so they bounce off. If he does want to swing, I can even block with the ogre. I'm the one winning the race right now. I have the clock on this hover bike. Whichever one he decides to kill, I can block with the other. It doesn't matter. He chooses not to do anything. Nice. Let's see if he has anything to play this turn, though, because we could just fade into Antiquity next turn. I don't want to run it out now. This has him on a 3-turn clock, so he needs to gain life or do something. You're going to twist and embrace my Circuit Mender? You're going to let me draw a card? Oh, no. And it's a fucking land. Kami of Industry could also save me. With that Circuit Mender coming down, he's not going to want to swing into this. Oh, he's stupid. Unless you just get... Okay. And now I win next turn because I have 3 damage in the air. If it has Vigilance, you might as well swing. I have an empty hand. What are you going to do, dude? Sure. Man, these people are making it way too easy. I don't even think I'm that good at this game. I'm what, 6-1 right now? Yeah. I'm not even this good at this game, and I'm 1 win away from another 7 wins. This is so silly. I feel like I shouldn't even have this many wins. But hey, whatever works. Dragon Spark Reactor, Searchlight Companion? Sure. I've had March of Reckless Joy like every single hand so far. Alright, that's not too bad. Tamio's safekeeping doesn't do much for me. Ooh, that's gonna be bad if I can't remove that quickly. If I draw another land, I'll just explosive entry it. If I don't, I think I'm gonna be forced to March of Reckless Joy. End step to find a land. High-speed hover bike. Tap down the road, Captain. His black-red artifacts, probably. funny because I'm just green-red artifacts. I wonder what he wants to do. Iris Beetle. I really need that land this turn, like right now. Thank you. I really needed that. Then if he swings with the Road Captain, I don't think I cared because I have 4 mana to remove it with the Dragon Spark Reactor. Although it's not ideal, it is something I can do. Otherwise, I can March of Reckless Joy at the end of my turn for either 2 or 3 if I really want to try digging. Yeah, I don't care about that. I really don't care about that. Ooh, I want to get rid of that ASAP. That can generate a lot of value in very little time. Next turn I'll take 2 damage, maybe more. Okay, I don't care about that. He's going wide. Next turn I March of Reckless Joy for a bunch. That's one thing I didn't pick up, the experimental synthesizers. Alright, let's dig. Web Spinner Cuff wouldn't be bad. Harmonious Emergence puts down more pressure. Searchlight Companion, though. Actually, let's just do Harmonious Emergence. So if he does have any removal, Tamio's safekeeping. Kami of Industry can get me back a Searchlight Companion. He swings in for 3 with the Road Captain, so I'm on a clock. Ooh, Circuit Mender too. I'm gonna need more bodies. I need the additional body from the spirit. And next turn I can Circuit Mender. Tamio's safekeeping also gives me 2 life. He's not going to want to swing in with that. I mean, I will take 1 damage from the sling. I think I have to... Yeah, I think I have to do this now. Because if he swings in with everything, then I would be in great danger. Still has me on a clock. I will trade both of those. Ah, that's really bad. That is really bad. I think I lose this game. Hmm. Yeah, I think I just lose. Yeah. Unlucky. I didn't have as an explosive early game as I had wanted. That was still a good game though, I think. That was close. Not sure if there was anything I could drastically do differently there. But this is going to be the last game of the night. Thank you for showing up to this surprise stream that I did not originally plan on doing because I accidentally hit the stream button instead of the recording button. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you all enjoy watching some relaxing Magic gameplay under the just chatting category because I didn't expect to stream tonight, but here I am, Mr. Elden Ring main player. Turn 1 Reinforced Ronin, Patrick Automaton. Perfect. This is going to be dirty because the Patrick Automaton can just keep getting bigger and bigger the more I play this Reinforced Ronin. And he doesn't have anything for it right now. If he is going to have an answer for it, it's going to be too late. That's perfectly fine. I saw my Patchwork Automaton. I could just throw a +1/+1 counter on this. I don't have to remove an artifact. I also don't think I care if this hits me. I mean, that is a great ninjutsu target. I think right now the plan is just get to the Tanuki. But he has black and blue, so removal abound. That's... I will happily remove that. The Dream of Zensho, the Gathering, has gained the fate of Chokayasu. What are you even saying, my man? And next turn, Tanuki, and then every single turn after that is going to be praying I top deck anything. I mean, you might as well swing with it, my man. Ninjutsu. Oh, that sucks. He has the mana to bounce it. Because of the ward. That's fine. It did its job. I wasn't even undefeated. I had already lost one. Down the dog, and then just pray we keep drawing gas. Man, why does a shitload of people show up to a stream that I didn't even plan on streaming? Just gotta keep the pressure on right now. Got tired of MXC and figured you'd say hi. That's fair. Let's see. Well, this is either going to be my 3rd loss or my 7th win. And right now, well, actually, that's good. Cast your next creature spell, gains +1/+1 counter. So that'll be the Patchwork Automaton coming in as a 2/2. I don't think the Replication Specialist does anything. Ooh, Unstoppable Ogre coming in. Fat. I prefer that. Because I could have had the Patchwork Automaton be a 3/3 and the Unstoppable Ogre be a 5 or a 4/1. If he plays that Futurist Sentinel, then I can't play my Harmonious Emergence. I will have a Tanuki. He has enough mana to play that and copy it. It has a crew of 3, though. So he'd be able to crew both of them. It's really friggin' annoying. And I can't Harmonious Emergence. Oh? Yeah, no, you know you have to keep it back, dude. I have to swing with the Tanuki to get rid of one of these Sentinels. And then next turn I need to overwhelm him with board presence. It's not a good trade. Can't even win next turn. I still haven't found my March, though. So the March could really come in clutch. Can't cast with 3. There's the March. Can't swing in because he has his Sentinel. That's fine. Could still March for 3 this turn. Or 2 at least. If he has another counter spell, I'm going to be pissed. What'll the Kami of Industry get me? A Reinforced Ronin. Or an Unstoppable Ogre. So I can block with the Unstoppable Ogre. If he were to have swung in with the Futurist Sentinel. I wonder if this will come back to my hand. Nice. It comes back to my hand. That's sick, dude. That's such a cool interaction. I never thought of that. That was really cool. Now my ogre can go toe-to-toe with the sentinel. I don't know, this is looking pretty grim for your boy. The only thing that might have been able to save me, like 2 turns ago, was the Branch of Boseiju. But now his board is just going to be way too wide for me to handle. Three mana? Sure. Yeah, his board is just going to be way too wide now. This Replication Specialist really saved his ass. Circuit Mender does do something for me. A little bit. That land does nothing for me, and I actually can't play the Circuit Mender, so... just getting choked out right now. Not drawing the cards that I need. But a 6-3 is still pretty good. This is one of the longer gameplay sessions, too. This would have been a perfect game to have that 3-3 with Reach and Defender. Can't cast spells with 4 mana cost. Or 2 mana cost. Well, Dragon Spark Reactor is a 2 mana cost, so that is GG. Yeah, that Replication Specialist just really grinding the game longer than I was comfortable with. But overall, not a bad run. I don't think I got to use Mechtitan once. The Boseiju only came out once, too, which was annoying. Found Harmonious Resurgence and Kami of Industry and the Greater Tanuki so much more than the Boseiju reaches Skyward. I think this was an okay deck, but obviously didn't work out well enough to get us that 7th win. 6-3 is still fine. But hey, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. For those of you that are going to be watching the video I'm going to be posting, I hope you enjoy this. And for those of you who watched the stream tonight, well, I didn't expect to stream because I accidentally hit the stream button and not the record button. So I hope you had a good time. I will play more Magic the Gathering in the future. I want to make it more a part of my content because the tournaments are coming back, so I want to be able to grind some of those Pro Tours. And yeah, that is about it. So I'm not going to be raiding anybody because I didn't expect to stream tonight in the first place, but I hope y'all had a good time. And that is going to be it from me. I will catch you cats later.